Great and beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening to you all, wherever you're joining me at this moment. Welcome to 461 edition of InvestData Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I will tell you that the market have opened the middle week on a mixed direction, increasing volatility as election draw closer in US, and also as cheap stocks, also tech stock, one of the cheap market can also kind of forecasted or give an outlook of a negative or a decline in their numbers, in their performance 2025. We saw this also drawing market down the previous day, but this morning now most of this market are open means we're seeing that in US we can see that the two of the indices, major indices there are in green while one is red. Why that of Asia market as we speak? Asia market is down right away despite the planned stimulus of China government in that region. Most of the market in that region are also in the red. Why? As a result of what happened in US market yesterday, they are trading or kind of what we call tracking what event that happened in the US in the previous day. But the good thing is that they go China stimulus package is still on that way. But as we speak now, that loss of tech companies weighed on the market for Asia market to open this morning in that environment, that domain in the red. Most of the stocks in Asia are falling on this midday. As a result of what, like I said earlier, particularly the chip maker, put also one of the bellwether in tech companies in most of the mature economy. Because of that, we're seeing that it's way down. And also, all eyes are still what is happening, or what's going to happen in coming Fed meeting in terms of rate. Is it going to be a smaller cut, or is it going to maintain the 50 basis points we saw earlier? These are the things that also investors. We think that the earnings season has continued. Most of the earnings that came from mature economy, especially the big banks in US, were seeing a positive number, and also in other economy. I'll tell you that also what is happening in Europe. Europe market has opened slightly in the red. We see that also coming back very soon because of we are seeing that the positive data also coming in that region. We saw that in UK, Bank of England, forecast have been also kind of for the first time it's going beyond their what expectation. Inflation that figure have kind of fallen to about 1.7, which is good news. And also, we're seeing that the impact of ECB being the first to start the cutting rate is also gradually reflecting that domain. Despite we're seeing what happened in tech company way in Europe market that we're seeing is open marginally in red this morning. We see that these positive earnings are coming both in Europe, in Asia, in US, and other markets across the globe, even in Africa. NGX, we are seeing positive number coming, but because by next week we're going to see more numbers, which is called the peak of earnings season. But as we speak now, these numbers are coming. Most of them that are hit the market are impressive. Told me it gives an insight to what investors. But that's why sector rotation will continue in this mature market as we speak, and that's why you see that, like I said earlier, the regional market in that Asia zone are still in red. But good news that we're seeing that the other sector apart from the tech company that way down on this market. But another big Taiwan company also that into also chipmakers also fall as a result of what is happening as the forecast that came from this the other. These are the things that is happening. That's why you see, like I tell you, most of the market there are in red. But is China stock pulling back? Is it an attraction as a result of proposed stimulus package to boost trade? Is that package, is that stimulus fading away? And that's why I want to look at those markets. That's why every market, on full understand, know how to invest and take advantage of what is happening in those markets. That is the best way you can go when you are investing. Understanding, the market you are trading. But put on another thing is that we are seeing that oil price has probably stabilized or kind of trying to rebound marginally this hour, midday or midweek because of what? Yes, Israel have given sign that yes, they are not targeting the most of this Middle East oil block, but their military can see that like the tension in Middle East gradually is cooling off. Let's say that language. Or also they fear that China economy, which is the largest consumer of crude oil, are important because of their production productivity. Because of the weak macroeconomic data, we are seeing a slowdown and that's also fear. I saw, price of crude oil coming down sharply after previous week of gain. But I believe that this morning, because of the data we're seeing now, we're seeing a little rebound on it. But I believe that oil price was between this $80 and $70. But good thing that it's almost at 75 now. It's around around the 74.26 at this hour, up marginally. It's a good news for the market, and also investors should also consider. But when you are trading or you are investing, look at all this. What it has a way for guiding you to what to make informed investment decisions when it comes to what trading global stock. But I believe that the effect of that bad news from the one of the biggest chief manufacturing company that went down the market, there's already a release this morning. That kind of release is also good that market is trying to find a direction gradually. And like I said, oil is picking up as uncertainties over what will happen next. In the Middle East is a bit slowing down. We believe that this recovery will be sustained. But don't forget that it's a market that is volatile, and don't forget also when there's low oil or what kind of a cheaper commodity market, you see that it has a way of also impacting price. But when oil price is going up, inflation, you saw what happened when Russia invaded Ukraine. You see how that trigger inflation. All this why now plus what. But if we are still start seeing war coming down, tension trying releasing, you can see that the economy can start finding what direction. But yes, because we have a lot to do now, I want to look at what is happening in the African market. Look at the African market. I think that the market is still very, very, very much mixed. Like NGX as we speak now is in red, pulling back marginally to reflect what? To reflect profit taking in the early hour of today. We saw that the life of most of the highly priced stocks are pulling back this morning. Seeing stock like Nestle in red pulling back, and that of newly listed IRL, and also market adjusting to reflect the recent economic data that came yesterday. Seeing consumer price index for the month of September, inching up to what the previous 2 months of little deflation, disinflation that we saw. That also, and it is a sign that what will be the MPC Central Bank doing in the November meeting, because we have seen inflation speaking. Also, nobody will expect inflation to remain in the certain direction after we have increased power or energy price. We have high energy price. The most common commodity that here they use for movement is PMS. Also have been for above 1,000 naira. Most of the states in Nigeria. We expect inflation and also insecurity. Increasing on daily basis. Farmers have affected their farm. We expect all this. These are the factors that also this morning we are seeing reflecting on the market. But the good news is that we have seen positive number that came from utility company, which is the power or whatever you call it. Now, if that trend is sustained, as we're looking at how to trade the top and the bottom chart pattern on NGX. But before that, we saw the result that came from from Champion Brewery yesterday, and that of UCAL that came today. We'll be looking at these numbers, as we discussed in this class. We'll make it very snappy to look at the two numbers, because these are the recent Q3 number that hit the market that from other sector. From the two I've seen before now. One is for other financials, and the other one is from what is from the consumer goods industry. We need to look at all these numbers so that we know exactly what is happening. But before we go looking at the financial that we're in the market, we look at what is the data the market telling us as we speak. But before that, I want to quickly call up the result that were released by Champion Brewery, so that we can all look at it now, and when we come to that section, so that it will be easier for us to look at the number. I've called it up already, then I will just come over there and also look at it when it is time for looking at this number. Yes, before we come to back to our discussion, we look at the market data, as we speak. I said earlier that market have pulled back and a lot of profit taking, and we're going to discuss how to trade the tops and bottom chart pattern. But if you look at the data now, I'll tell you as we speak now, I think that market has pulled back to trade around 98,251.68, down by 259.25, representing 0.28. That is about 0.3. Then if you look at the market rate remain marginally in green or positive, was having a 16 gainers against 14 losers as we speak, because of the high cap stores that have shared prices, especially Nestle Nigeria PLC and newly listed RID, and that have weighed down on what on the market. But the good thing is that if you look at the losers chart, we want to look at the top, you know, 5 losers right now. I think that custodian investment, as also is one leading right away, down by 9%, trading at 11 naira 69 kobo, followed by RID 5.9. RID is down by 48 naira, trading at what 72 naira, 772 naira, followed by selling bank down by 4%, trading at 4.75 naira kobo, and also Prestige Assurance trading at 49 kobo, down by 3.9%. Fidelity is also down by 2.7%, trading at what 14 naira 55 kobo. On the gainer side, I think that Champion Brewery, who doesn't display the number, can see the impact of positive number. We're seeing that Champion Brewery yesterday was 9, today also 9%. It's 9%, 9.9% of trading at 3 naira 76 kobo, followed by UACN 9.9%, also trading at 21 naira 65 kobo, and Dangote Sugar up by 9.7%, trading at 35 naira 10 kobo as we speak. Jais Bank, sorry, not Japo, Jais Bank, also up by 9.7%, and Saving Trust Insurance, so Stormbrain Trust Insurance also up by 5%. These are the top gainers. But in terms of volume, which is also very, very important, which is also part of what we're going to discuss when we come to try to trade the top and bottom. We need to also look at that. If we look at volume now, I see that Champion is leading, trading about 13.8 million shares at this hour, followed by Fidelity 13.6 million shares, and Zenith Bank 9.3 million shares at 37 naira 50 kobo. C&I Leasing traded 9.1 million shares at 3 naira 50 kobo, and the GT Code traded 7.1 at 51 naira at this hour. This is the state of the market in terms of market data. For quick one, before we go looking at chart, we want to quickly look at these numbers I just mentioned earlier. I'll start from Champion Brewery. I'll tell you why I'll tell you, because this one was released yesterday, why UCAP came this morning. And those that have followed us in terms of using how to invest with date, we said it earlier that one of the companies that is most consistent in keeping to date is UCAP. UCAP released their result as at 2023, 17th of October this year. They're really on the 16th. And if you look at that, that company, they keep to what this releasing date. For me, it's a good one. It helps investors to plan. But look at nine months result for Champion Brewery, and this is a company that, yes, I will not discuss to say go and buy, because I don't discuss much on brewery. But we look at the numbers. Those what I'm not recommending it for you to buy, or recommending it for you, I always say sell. But for those that are investing in it, but just look at the number. It's an impressive number that we have seen so far. I don't want to talk much on it, but because of the class, how to call this one of the number that just came up. Don't forget that I want to discuss it, but if you look at the numbers so far, I'll tell you that these are impressive number. Looking at the company performance from year to date, not looking at the quarter to date, but looking at year to date, that the 9 months, that means from month of January to September 30th, what the company has performed. Why for the the quarter ended, just within for the 3 months of from July to September. We need to look at all this, but looking at the top line. And while I follow this company, it's going to send a signal for us to can remember what I said earlier in one of the class, either master class or Q&A or in this session, that when we see a company that is moving away from a negative account to a positive account, it's a sign of more, especially if you look at either they are investing into a new business or a new product, or also their financials have improved. At the same time, they are going into new market, even the way they operate, they are getting other purpose market, getting into other market share. It's a good sign. And also, if they are really investing in another thing to expand or acquiring, it's a good thing to always notice. But if you look at Champion Brewery top line was up from 8.36 billion to 14.02 billion in 2024 and then September. And at the end of the day, if you look at the bottom line turned from a negative account, from a negative of what? A negative of 77,000, let's say 77.69 million to 21 negative to 21.5 million. You can see these are the things you need to look at. There's great improvement, but that gives you an EPS of negative of 99 kobo to what 24 kobo in terms of earning per share. These are the things we look at. When you see it, and also look back, which companies on the exchange we have seen that their numbers are improved, consistently, and also those that have turned from a negative position in the recent year and you are seeing that they are maintaining a strong number. So you can see because of this positive, turn from negative, earnings to positive, and you can see that champion may have gained for 2 days, and this is how to treat stock. If you are not the day in position ahead with this number, 2 days you have made 20%. It is enough for you to go. Where will you make it anywhere in the world? That's why you must understand how to trade with earnings so that when it comes, you take advantage of it. But really want to work toward to look up. This is where I'm interested. Like I told you that I don't want to talk more on because I don't analyze those stuff, but because of the class and because of all of us, both those that do not know that do buy jewelry stock and that's why I share to show it all. But the one I'm concerned more is what these other financials we have seen that look up in recent years has put in performance, totally in performance. The numbers has also pointed to that. I see a stronger number emanating from the company. And also that it also related to what rewarding investors powerfully and handsomely, at the end of their half year. That tells you that there's a potential for this company and also there's a prospect for the company. But when a company enlarge its share in issue, what is the immediate, effect? And when also they improve tremendously on their performance, what is the impact of what also on EPS on even with the outstanding numbers of shares? That is what we want to look at this hour when it comes to what UCAP. UCAP, like I said, was consistent, but if you look at the top line, which is very, very important here, these are for 3 months, this for the 9 months. But for 9 months, the gross earnings, which is the revenue, need to call it top line, we need to call it, move from 17.51 billion to 28.17 billion in 2024. This tells you that the company have moved with almost 88%, 2 digits strong, 2 digits in terms of movement. For me, it's a good one for the stock. If you look at it, if you look at the interest income of the company, I think the interest income of the company is almost flat. But if you look at what we call the fees and commission, it's a reflection of what is going on, between now that we are seeing improve or foreign market activities. You can see that fees and commission alone, they have also increased by almost 100% from 5.7 billion to 10.6 10.5 billion. This is a very good one. It's a good one for other incomes. And you know that because they also into stockbroking firm, other activities, you can see that for the period, you can see that the other incomes have also improved tremendously from just 941 0.57 million naira to 6.26 billion. For me, it's a good one for the company. We need to also look at it so that you need to understand that this is what we look at to say that the company is doing well or not. For me, it's a good one for UCAP. At the end of the day, the total revenue you can see it here from 17.1 to also indicates that this company is consistent in their performance, and that is why they can grow their payout. You saw what happened at their half year result where they gave a 90 kobo dividend and 2-for-1 share they gave as bonus, and that also have increased their share issue from 6 billion to 18 billion as a result of what additional share created, and that is here to reflect on the numbers we are looking at. If you look at the numbers here, they are still about what the 3 billion share cap in terms of compared to what ordinary share that will give you 6 billion. That means for investors be forecasting that this thing will be limited. But if you go to NGX, look at you see that they will take their share as turning to almost already 18 billion. That means you can fast calculate this company's performance on the strength of that 18 billion to give you a great position than using the one that that yes, it's a past activity already at the end of 2024, quarter ended June. For me, this is a thing that you need to put in your board. We are seeing a good bottom line again, moving from 8.47 billion to 15.98 billion. This is about 88 point something percent in the green, which is good. And this also have reflected on what unimproved profit margin. Looking at out of 28.16 billion we have seen a profit after tax of what of 15 point. This shows that how prudent this company is in terms of managing their cost. I believe that it's a way that investors look at prudency is very, very important. And at the same time, when you look at it, it gives you an insight what is open in the market. Now that we have seen the the profit and loss account already for the company. The bottom line, the bottom line looks very good. But if you come to EPS, consider EPS move from one naira 88 kobo to 3 naira 55 kobo. This as at what, as at using the 6 billion ordinary share, and it's also a focus for this 3 naira 58 kobo. It's also a focus. Analyze the position, but for me this is confusing. For those that really want to understand, use your word for 18 billion naira to record, because I believe before end of this third last quarter of the year, we might see this company listing their the bonus that we're given. If you look at the balance sheet is very very robust. As at as at December 31st, if you look at the total assets for the company, it's about now 931.95 billion. But now it's already in trillion because of what additional shares they have created. Not only that, assets also now their shareholders fund are also improved. You can see what I was saying, that the share capital is still, they are still using 3 billion, which you can see here already here. But I believe that when you want to put value, you get another growth entirely. So if you look at the shareholders fund, that's where I'm going. Shareholders fund has increased, and look at the retained earnings too. The retained earnings is almost flat. But if you look at the shareholders fund, move from 90.7 billion to what 115.03 billion. For me, it's a good one. But at the end of the day, cash flow is also very, very important. People say, what is the cash flow of this company? Once able to get their cash flow, it gives you an also insight what is happening. That's why you look at all this to help you to know exactly what they are doing. Look at the cash flow of the company. It's very also, look at it. It has moved from see that the company cash flow, despite there's a decrease there, is because you can see it also tells you something. Why is the cash flow decreasing? Actually, operating cash flow is on the decline. But I believe there's nothing to worry about, because if you look at this one, we are comparing December to what, to September. I mean, this for full year, and that's for what, for the 9 months. I believe that doing 12 by 12, you can also see the state of the, but for me, it's not a bad one at this time. I can see that this company continue. I would say that the lookup numbers are looking good and strong. So we need to see that more, so I can support the new price afterward addition of what, of shares. Yes, we'll go back to our chart to continue our discussion for today, because we already have a topic I want to discuss because of our time. If you look at the chart here, this the all share index that give you NGX all share index that give you what insight of what the market is doing to measure the general market performance, not sectorial. Now this is for the general market, but that give you an insight to what is happening. So here we want to look at, let's look at the chart, because we are doing how to trade bottom and the top. You must understand where is top and where is bottom. If you look at this point here, I'm going to recent chart, recent, so that it will become clearer for us. You can see this is a top. You can see this is a top. This is also a bottom. So you know it. When you see a bottom, I see that almost at this point the two get there. This is where it got, and also when it tries to rebound, it gets to this place before it continue up, before coming down. It does not come to this level again. But this another, like here is also another bottom. But this is where it tested also twice, continue up again. But this is also a resistance level, which also a top. But this is a double top here and here, guys, double. Then you can also go down and see the same thing. But what I want to teach us today is that how to trade what, a breakout. A breakout. You see, if you look at this chart, this is a double top here and here already. And the market was coming from this dimension. This is an uptrend. So I take my chart here. The market is making an uptrend. Yeah, it's making an uptrend from here. Take your chart here like this. You want to take it to this level. Okay, let's put it here. To make sense. Yeah, I think the market is still making an uptrend. But if you also take another trend line here from top here. So, sorry, I'm back here. Yeah, from here, also here. You take it here. Okay. Consider these two are almost meeting here. This also, we can call this, you can say this symmetric triangle when you are looking at other form of chart. But what you are doing what we are doing top and bottom. And when you are doing top and bottom, you must work with your trend line, you must work with your moving average, and also you must work with your resistance and support level. It's very, very important because at the top is where we say that the fuel or the momentum at which the stock is going up is finished, started coming down. Why the bottom is at the point where the stock refuse to work to go below that. That's why the foundation, call it foundation, or they call it what the floor. When you get to that level, it bounce. It didn't, but when you break out that level, when you get there, it bounce there, it goes up. That form what we call a bottom line. But now you can see that here we have seen the two top here already. After two top, what you see, you saw what a decline. If we go back, when we come back, a bigger one, other time frame, you can see what I'm saying. But here, we saw that market pull back when we saw high cap stocks were being slowed down. It put market down to this level. But it tested here for a kind of rebound to this level it closed. But the next day, it opened in the green, it went up. Before you saw it, that same ground it become what a strong point for it, a strong support line for it. It went up. But the next day, it went up again. The buyers and sellers will consider the up and down before it closed at this point in red. Next it went down. But getting to this point again, we saw what we call a hammer candlestick. After that, you saw what after market have turning down for 2 days, saw a hammer, it's a sign of rebound. We also here. So that rebound for 2 days. That 2 days so that the help of Owando and the newly listed Arade parted these 2 days, when they gained almost 10%, they were listed, and also gained about 6%, 5% the second day before starting that stock pulling down. But one thing I want to show you that I know when I saw the market close yesterday, I said this market today will open either on a pullback or like if you look at my right, I say want to confirm whether the market sentiment today or forces where the market is, because after market have broken this level here at this point, we saw that at the breakout, the volume traded here was smaller than here. And when you see a breakout, that I said is strong, that breakout should have more volume than the previous one. That's that this breakout, that means something is happening. But when you see a breakout that the volume is low, you need to wait for confirmation. And that is why you saw that this morning, I see that you have seen a pullback already, because also the high cap stocks that also at the market up also coming down. That's why look at volume on a breakout and volume also on a rebound. These are the things. When a stock comes to this level, as it's coming down, you are seeing volume receding. That the volume here is higher than the volume here. Say that the volume here is smaller than it. Tells that the market is about to top. But when it was coming down on a big volume, but the day rebound, you saw a smaller volume before the rebound. It's a sign I want to go. Volume is also very key thing. Want you to know if the rebound or all the bounce or the breakout is what is very important, because that bottom line is want to look at, and you also look at candlestick formation. I think when you see a candlestick formation that market on a downtrend, you now see a hammer with a good volume, then it's a sign that the next day. Also when you look at what we call the breadth, the market breadth, either contraction or expansion. When the market breadth is also expanding, and also when this market was rallying up here, so that we're having a contracted world market breadth, we're seeing a negative market breadth, but we're seeing market up. Also, money free is very, very important. It's also looking now when we are trying to break out. These are things that you need to consider to see a breakout. That's why you must know how to study your work, and how to read chart at any given time. Like what I do now is already tell that if a breakout, they continue, but if it didn't break out, it's likely to come down. But these are the points you can see. That's why you must put it at the back of your mind anytime you are analyzing stock. But if you look at other time frame, look at 1 hour time frame. 1 hour we can see 1 hour time frame, market has remained up or say a pullback, but trying to also to rebound. That's why we're going to look at other indicators. Let's quickly call other indicators out here before I go back to remove the zoom. Let's call our MACD, very, very important. Call our money flow and call our what C line, so that we can get the real picture of the market momentum and strength. I say the bull line is what is the on a 1 hour chart. I can see that it has been it has been on the up above what the T line. That is a strength market, a strong market. But now you can see that it pulled back, it tested it, but now I see that market is flat on what on the T line. But MACD is still very, very strong. Even though we are seeing a slowdown here, because all this is a 1 hour chart, but still a bullish MACD. But money flow is looking down from as high as almost 88 now. You can see they're looking down here recently from the recent pullback we're seeing. The funds are leaving stock for. These are the things we must check. Look at also 1 hour, a day chart. Let's look at the hour day chart to see. Now, later I can see that on a day chart, we're seeing a good movement. That market has crossed the signal line of a good buy. They if to show the breakout yesterday, but it's not sustained. You can see the pullback. But that's before the market end today, we'll see a reversal on it. But if you also look at what the money flow index is also looking now to read around 28 now on a day chart. You can see it here. Money flow is looking down. You know, if you're looking down now below 50, you can see it here. If you're looking down, but let's quickly look at the other time frame. Let's look at the 2 hours and the 4 hours time frame. But let me quickly go remove this now so that we can get it fully. You can see it here. Yeah, I see the what I'm saying. I see the chart very well. This at top here. It's at the top, the breakout. I see this day start coming down. Also, here's also a strong support level. You can see that here's also a strong support level. The bottom line, double bottom here and here. You see that the bottom, market bottom at this point. But if you look at the chart, you can see that MACD is also positive here. But money flow is reading on 2 hours, it's reading almost 56, which are above. But looking up, gently or slowly up here, money floated at more important animal. But if you look at what the 4 hours chart for, I look for other stuff because of our time is fast spent. They already gave me a sign already. But I wanted to make sure that I understand. But we'll do more of this on a Q&A class. But Q&A class, we're going to take time to look at some stocks that we're seeing a turnaround their performance and what we expect to see in this world, in this company, looking at their chart and also their fundamental as we enter the earnings season, the peak of earnings season by next week. We have seen the data that came from inflation, but we want to see which company that beat expectation, that give insight what's likely to happen at the end of their current financial year. On this note, I'll be recording here because of our time, but I'm happy that that you have gotten insight on how to trade what top and bottom. This is the key thing that you must combine with what your fundamental your volume, look at your money flow, look at what your trend line and your T line to confirm where you can see and here that the breakout for me is not sustained. After we see the breakout here, that it went up, what is on, I can see it coming down, gradually. So we'll see at the end of the day where the market go on 4 hours. I can see the market's already looking down, the money flow is looking down. Well, finally, let's look at the day chart to conclude. Later, I can see that the market is already looking down on the chart. You can see it here. On this note, I'll say thank you. See you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.